Child's pose. So yeah, you did a lot of work to get here. You got up, you got dressed, you brushed your teeth, you put on the clothes, you got in the car perhaps, or you got out of bed and walked into your room. You created a space for you. Feel what you feel. Feel your hands, feel your feet. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back and press down through all of your finger pads. Really get tuned into what you can feel with your hands and your feet. Begin your Ujjayi breathing. This room is not heated. Jen's room is not heated, probably. So you are in charge of creating your own heat from the inside out with your Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in deeply through your nose. Exhaling audibly out your nose. Breathe in for a 4 count. Out for a 4 count. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Send your hips high up towards the ceiling, up and back. Soften your elbows. Breathing loud, audible Ujjayi breathing. Rooting down through first finger and thumb knuckle. Breath in. And breath out. Walk your feet to your hands for Ragdoll. Feet hips width distance apart. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. And sway from side to side. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Feel the mat underneath your feet. Feel your toes lightly pressing down into the earth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, extended mountain. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Look up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Set your gaze at the tops of your fingers. And we'll begin with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Inhale, reach up, look up, extended mountain. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, create a long spine. Plant your hands on your mat and come to a high plank. And create some fire, create some heat right here with your intentional gaze. Gaze at the top edge of your mat. Create a lengthening in your spine. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Inhale. Lower halfway down. Exhale. Untuck your toes. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Pull your arm bones back. Downward facing dog. Send your hips to the sky. Gaze between your toes. 3 breaths here in your downward facing dog. Drishti set to the back edge of your mat. Set your eyes to one physical point. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Look at the space between your thumbs. At the bottom of your exhale, jump to that space. Good. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, root down through your feet, reach through your fingers, look up and look back. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, arm bones back, chest pulls through. Downward facing dog, gaze at the back of your mat. See what you see. Notice what you can notice. Notice the weight of your hands and feet pressing into the earth. And come into your body, cultivating some gratitude, awareness, and noticing of all your body does for you in each moment. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat, go yogi. Yes, halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, root to rise, go up, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. Plant your hands and flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, press down to lift up. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky, gaze at your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bottom of your exhale, feet to hands, jump. Good. Halfway lift. Good. Forward fold. Extended mountain, root to rise. See the wall behind you. Go up and go back. Exhale, fold. Empty out all your breath. Inhale, breathe in. Halfway lift. Hands to the earth, flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Set your drishti. Yeah, sun salutations. We move through them to get warmed up, to awaken our bodies, create heat. Yeah, get tuned into the physicalness of you in this moment. Bend your knees, feet to hands, jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Sit low and reach high. Be here for 3 breaths, only 3 breaths. Breathe in. Send your weight back into your heels. Energize your fingers. Yeah, pull the pit of your belly in and up, your bottom ribs in. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Good. 1 more breath right here. Exhale, forward fold. Good work. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down. Lift up. Downward facing dog. Hips to the sky. Gaze at your toes. Right foot forward. Warrior 1. Step your right foot forward. Back heel plants. And set up your foundation. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Stack front knee over front ankle. Sit deep into your front thigh. Press your shin forward. So sit deeper, Jen. Yes, good. Rochelle, sit deeper into your front thigh and press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Yeah, pull your belly button in. Yeah, good, Evie. Bottom ribs in. Breathe in, look up between your hands. Reach up, look up. Plant your hands and flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Pressing down, lifting up. Downward facing dog. Gaze at your toes. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Step forward, create your foundation, and we'll be here for a few breaths to refine the physicalness, to feel the physicalness of this pose. So bring your pelvis lower, pull back on your left hip. Yeah. Hug into center line, skin to muscle to bone. Inhale, look up between your hands, reach up, reach back. Plant your hands and flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Drishti between your toes, soften your elbows. Yeah, come into the musculature of your body, generating heat, generating strength, gratitude for every breath in and every breath out, for every finger, every toe, every eyelash that is you. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, one breath, sit low and reach high. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift, breath comes in. Hands to the earth, flow. Breathe all the way out. High plank, low plank. Up dog, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Good, Evie. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Warrior one movement, one breath. Step, ground down, root, reach, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hands to the earth and flow. High plank, low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Warrior one, left side step with your breath. Slow and steady breath, grounding down, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Hands to the earth, flow, vinyasa. Create flow with your breath, flow with your movement. Flow the gratitude from your hands to your feet with every breath. Inhale, exhale. One more sun salutation. Breathe in, bend your knees, feet to hands, hop. Yes, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit, tiny little chair, reach high. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Good, Jen. Flow, high plank, low plank. Good. Upward facing dog, press down. Downward facing dog, lift up. Warrior one, right foot forward, right foot to right thumb. Take a big stance, ground down, squeeze in, reach up. Plant your hands and flow. High plank, low plank. Good. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, left side, warrior one. Step, big stance, take up space. Gratitude for your fingers reaching up. Plant them on the earth and flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high, strong and straight. Flex your back foot. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Flip your dog. Both feet come down, root down through your heels. Yeah, reach through your fingers. Reach and lift your hips, lift your heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and reach. Side plank, right hand center of your mat, right foot presses down. Lift your top foot. Pull your belly button in, flex both feet and press down to lift up. Good. Downward facing dog, let it go. So good. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift your left leg back behind you. Flex your foot, pull your toes towards your knees. Pull your toes towards your knee, flex your foot. Yes, yes, press out through your heel. Yeah, flip your dog. Both feet come down. Reaching through your left hand, lifting up, pressing down through your feet, lifting up through your hips, through your heart. See where your fingers are pointing. See what you see. Side plank, left hand, center of your mat. Lift your top leg by pressing down through your bottom foot. Flex your foot. Toes pull towards your knees and press up. Downward facing dog, let it go. Good work. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Right foot forward. Stacking back heel over back toe, good. Sit your pelvis low, bring your front thigh parallel to the earth. Pelvis lower, good. Pull back on your right hip just a little bit. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Send your gaze up between your hands. Pull that energy between your hands down to heart center, hands to heart center, and twist to the right. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Good, Jen. Split your hands, open your arms. Yeah. Lift more through your left hamstring. Press it towards the ceiling. Good, EB. Good, everyone. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, warrior two. Yeah. Bring your pelvis back down to being low. Lift the front of your pelvis. Good. Sit deeper into your thigh. And press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Front foot on 12 o'clock. So straighten out your toes, 12 o'clock. You're kind of at one. There, yes. Root down through the four corners of your foot. Gaze over your front middle finger. And square your shoulders to the lobby. Good, good, good. Jen, sit deeper. I see you. You've got this. You're strong. Sit deeper. Yes. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Front thigh stays right where it is. Yes. Extended side angle. Bring your right forearm to your thigh or your right fingers to the earth. And stack your knee over your ankle. So press your shin forward. Yeah, get deep, right? Press your right buttock in towards your left inner thigh. Create length through the crown of your head to your tailbone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Vinyasa, hands to the earth and flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Yeah, downward facing dog. Good work. Good work. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Left foot steps forward, set up your foundation. From the floor, pull energy in your feet, up your shins. Sit deep. Stack knee over ankle, good. Press your right hamstring up towards the ceiling, really stacking your heel up and over your toes. So Rochelle, you can take a longer stance to stack your back heel high up over your toes. Really press your hamstring up. Yeah, good. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Elbow to knee, touch. Split your hands, open your arms, press up through your right hamstring, yes. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, warrior two. Yeah, stack knee over ankle, sit deep into your front thigh once more. Yes, good, good. Gaze at your front middle finger. Pressing left knee towards left pinky toe. Good. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, left side. Forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Left buttock presses in and under towards your right inner thigh. Yeah, lengthening your spine. Press down through your right pinky toes. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Breathe in. Vinyasa, hands to your mat and flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Good. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Sit low, reach high. Hands to heart center. Twist to the right. And now sit your hips lower than your heart. Now that you've made the connection between elbow and knee, sit your hips low. Can you cultivate gratitude for chair pose? You can. Breathe in. Yeah, split your palms, open your arms. Breathe in. Forward fold, let it go. Yes. Halfway lift. Forward fold, let it go. Split your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. And drop your head. Sway from side to side. Come into this forward fold with gratitude as the in-between the Thunderbolt prayer twists. Yeah, the slight reprieve of the forward fold. Different kind of efforting. A different kind of gratitude required for a forward fold. Yeah. Bring your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Twist to the left, touch elbow to knee and sit your hips low. Let the fire rise, let the tapas rise. Send your attention to lifting and spreading your 10 toes, creating lightness in your toes. Pull back on your right hip. Pull back on your right hip. Yeah. Breathe in. Release, breathe out. Split your feet, hips width distance apart. Take palms to toes, forward fold, Gorilla Asana, hands all the way underneath your feet. Stand on your hands, bring your toes to your wrist creases. And can you lift your heels up off the earth? Maybe one at a time, maybe both at the same time for just a brief moment. To come into the physicalness of the forward fold of standing on your hands and shifting your weight into uncertainty. Yeah. Release and crow pose or yogi squat, malasana or crow pose. Yogi's choice. Create length from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Press into your knees and press your knees into your elbows. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Good, Jen, taking crow. 1 foot, both feet. Be here for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vinyasa. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bring your feet halfway up your mat. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. So create a really short downward facing dog. Feet wide to the edges of your mat and take 5 frog hops where you bring your toes together. Hop up off the earth. Just 5 hops. 1, 2, 3, lifting through your tailbone. 4, 5, good. Downward facing dog. Good. Downward facing dog. Take a long dog after those frog hops. Yeah, bring your hands farther forward, your feet farther back. Yeah. Breathe in. Bend your knees, feet to hands on your exhale. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Root to rise. Extended mountain. Reach up. Look up. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Set your drishti. Find your spot on the wall that is not moving. Shift your weight into your left foot and come into eagle. Right thigh up and over, right arm up and under. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders, and then pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Squeeze. Squeeze everything into center. Skin to muscle to bone, hug in. For 3, 2, 1, keep your drishti, change limbs, left leg up and over, left arm up and under. And squeeze. Squeeze into center line and sit deep like you're sitting into a chair. Pulling your shoulder blades together on your back, belly button in, bottom ribs in, squeeze. For 3, 2, 1. Change limbs. Right leg up and over. Second set. Right arm up and under. Gratitude for your body in this eagle bind. Gratitude for your breath, your Ujjayi breathing in and out, an audible reminder that you're right here, right now. And switch limbs. Squeeze, 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 release, and come to stand. Standing leg raise. Bring your right knee into your chest. Take the block and put it on the high side so that when you hinge forward, it will be under your left hand. Right knee comes into your chest. Flex your foot. Wake up your right toes. Flex your foot. Pull your toes towards your knee. Yeah, flex your foot. Good. Extend your right leg forward. You can take the yogi toe lock if you want. If not, that's cool too. Open your thigh out to the right. Extend your left arm. You can take the yogi toe lock, your big toe with your peace fingers, and open your leg out to the right, or just simply take a hold of your shin. Extend your left arm towards the lobby, and send your gaze towards your left thumb. Hug in as you press out through hand and foot. Hug in as you press out. Good. Come back to center. Kick your right foot forward and reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Kick your foot forward, reach your fingers high. Airplane pose, arms back by your sides. Kick your right leg back and flex your foot. Press the sole of your foot towards the back wall and lift your shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Pull your, yes, good. Shoulder blades together. Good. Breathe in. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Left hand comes down to the block. Yeah. Flex your extended toes. Look back and see the tips of your toes. Look back and see the tips of your right toes. Stack your shoulders and send your gaze up to your top hand. Can you spin your heart towards the ceiling? Lifting from your fingers and foot on the earth, lifting up and out. Good. Come back to standing. Yeah, take a breath in. Have the block ready for the other side for half moon. Standing leg raise, bring your left knee into your chest. Flex your foot. Take the yogi toe lock if you prefer, or hand on shin, yogi's choice. Open your leg out towards the lobby. Left leg towards the left, right arm towards the street. And press out through hand and foot. Yeah, pull in and press out. Good. Come back to center. Kick your foot forward. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Airplane. Left leg, kick it back. Yeah, pull belly button in, bottom ribs in, hands back, palms down. And drop your left hip. Square your hips towards the floor. So drop, yes, good. Press out through your back foot. Yes, good. Hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Right hand down to the block. Yeah, stacking your hips, sending your gaze up to your top thumb. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe in and reach up and out. Exhale, release, bring both feet down to the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Dancer pose. Reach your left arm high. Right hand grabs the inside of your right foot. Yeah, kick your foot into your hand, pull back on your foot with your hand, and expand out. Expand out. Take your dancer to a bound half moon. So shift forward and bring your left fingers down to the earth or to that block. Trust yourself. Pull in, tip forward. touch down, and then send your gaze to the ceiling. Good. Good. Kick your foot, spin your heart towards the ceiling, look up. Maybe you fall out, maybe you don't. It's all a space of learning, a space of gratitude. Good, EB, good. Good, Rochelle. Send your gaze up and out. Good work. Come back to standing. Dancer, second set, opposite side. Yeah, second set, opposite side. Left hand, left foot. Kick your foot, pull back on your foot. From the inside, press out. Inside, press out, shift forward, touch down. For bound half moon and peel open. Peel open, kick and pull, spin your heart towards the ceiling, send your gaze up towards the ceiling. Good, for 3, 2, 1. Release, come back to standing. Standard dancer, second set. Right hand, right foot. Your fullest expression of your dancer pose. Take it, go there now. We'll be here for a count of 5. Your fullest expression on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Good work. Switch sides. Dancer, second set, left side. Come into the pose. Your fullest expression on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to standing. Good work. Tree pose. Bring your right foot to your ankle, calf, or inner thigh. You can take lotus foot, yogi's choice. Standing, balancing on one foot. Press. If your foot's on your leg, press your foot into your leg into your foot. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Send your fingers up towards the ceiling. Send your drishti up towards the ceiling. Your gaze up. Your gaze up, your gaze back. Be here in tree. Close your eyes. Good work. Switch sides. Good work. Tree pose, opposite side. Set up your pose. Let it land in your body. Set your drishti. Creating equanimity. Balanced action. Send your arms up, fingers up, gaze up, drishti up, drishti back, and close your eyes. Good work, good work. Make your way to the top of your mat. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain. Press down through your feet. Reach your fingers up. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward and come into triangle. Right foot forward, wide stance. Maybe you use a block on the outside of your right ankle. Stack your shoulders. And breathe. Soften your knees. Come into the muscles of your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come up to standing. Send both toes to face the long edge of your mat, the left edge of your mat. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Hinge at your hips, drop your head down towards the earth, and crawl your fingers back behind you. Drop your head, soften your knees. Soften your knees. Press down through the pinky toe edges of your feet. We'll be here for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up to standing. Send your right toes forward. Bring your left foot halfway up your mat, setting up for pyramid pose. Square your hips towards the front of the room, so bring your feet wide. Fold over your front thigh. Fold over your front thigh and press down through your heels. Engage your hamstrings by pressing down through both heels. Lengthening your spine over your front thigh. And twisting triangle. Left hand stays where it is. Right fingers reach for the ceiling. Yeah, twist. Press down through your back heel. Soften your knees. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Spread your 5 fingers reaching for the ceiling. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, vinyasa. Plant your hands and flow. Create flow in your body. Flow with your breath. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Gratitude for your body. Cultivate it, create it. Manifest it right here. Gratitude for all you've done to this moment. Step your left foot forward for triangle. Stack your shoulders. Soften your knees. Soften your knees. Baby bend in your knees. Yeah, touch down. Press out through the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Wake up your top hand, reach it towards the ceiling. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come up to standing. All toes point towards the right edge of your mat. Interlace your hands at the small of your back and keep your palms together. So elbows are going to be bent. Fold forward. Keep your elbows bent, palms touching, softness in your knees, a heaviness in your skull. Heaviness. Be here. Nowhere else, be right here. Feel your toes. Feel your fingers. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up to standing. Left toes point forward. Right foot halfway up your mat and set up pyramid pose, opposite side. Short stance, but keep your feet wide. So take your right foot a little bit wider. Give your hips some space. And pull back on your left hip. Yeah, square your hips. Now fold over your front thigh. Yeah, fold over your front thigh and press down through your back heel. Engage your back hamstring. Engage your hamstring. Soften your knees. Breathe in and breathe out. Twisting triangle. Right fingers stay. Left fingers reach. Press down through your back heel as you send your gaze up to your top hand. Yeah, lengthening your spine. From the crown of your head to your right hip crease, create length. Good. Breathe here. Wake up your top hand, Jen. Reach your 5 fingers towards the ceiling. Yes, lengthen your spine. Twist your heart open towards the side wall. Breathe in. Hands to the earth and flow. Vinyasa. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, lifting, breathing in. Downward facing dog, gaze at your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift your weight forward. 3 yogi push-ups, high plank, low plank, 1, high plank, 2, low plank, 2, high plank, 3, slow lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down to your mat. Set up for Locust Pose, arms back by your sides, 1 ear on your mat. Palms face the earth. On your next breath in, lift hands, heart, feet, rise up. Yeah, can you lift more ribs up off the earth by pressing down through your hips? Lift your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Gaze at the top edge of your mat. Lengthen your neck. So look at the top edge of your mat. Yes. Creating lift. Breathe in. Lower all the way down. Breathe out. Locust second set. Press down to lift up. Lift up and fly. Your hands, your feet. Gaze at the top edge of your mat, lengthening your spine. Flex your feet. Can you bring your big toe bones to touch at the back of your mat? Whoa. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Breathe in. 1 more big breath here. Lower all the way down. Let it go. Good work. Good work, everyone. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. And flex your feet. Yeah, flex your feet like you could stamp them on the ceiling. Yeah, kick your feet up towards the ceiling. Press your shins towards the back wall. Yeah, bring your big toes in towards center line. Turn them in just a little. Yeah, and flex your feet. Yeah, breathe for a count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Release the grip. Let it go. Yeah. Floor bow, second set. Second set. Take the grip. Feet, ankles, shins. Flex your feet and rise up. Be here. Maybe you take your flow bow all the way to the right. Can you rock all the way over to your right? Kick your feet into your hands. Get some momentum going and flop over. Come back to center. Kick up through your feet and rock to the left. Get the left side too. Yes. Come back to center. Release. Windshield wiper your legs. Good work. Yeah, release. Upward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Hands wide, thighs lift, knees lift. Yeah, press your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Arm bones back, heart pulling through. Good, soften your elbows. Good, downward facing dog. Come down to your knees, camel pose. Camel pose, stack your hips over your knees. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Hands on your hips. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Lift your heart up, your gaze up, and your gaze back. Gaze up, gaze back, pressing hips forward. And come into your fullest expression of your camel on a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up out of camel and sit on your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. And camel second set. Set up your camel. Creating a posture of feeling in your body of gratitude, of thankfulness, the joyfulness of being here on your mat, doing yoga, creating camel pose. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up out of camel, sit on your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make your way onto your back and set up bridge pose. On your back, knees bent, feet on your mat, pressing firmly into your mat. And touch your heels with your middle fingers. Can you touch your heels with the middle fingers? From here, lift your hips up. Interlace your hands at the small of your back. Walk your shoulders underneath you. Press your fists down, the back of your head down, your hips up. Yeah, squeeze the block, press down through your heels, lifting through your hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breathe in, breathe out. We have 6 more. If you would like to keep up and stay up in your bridge or your wheel, your choice. If you would like to take full wheel, also your choice. We will have 6 heart openers. Each one is a count of 5. The invitation is there to create gratitude for your body and find your edge. Rise up. Number 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 2, rise up, bridge or wheel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up or come down. Take a breath in. Let that breath go. Number 3, bridge or wheel, rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 4, bridge or wheel, rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 5, bridge or wheel, you're always invited to lift a foot, kick it towards the ceiling, breathing in and breathing out. Stay or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Last one here. Rise up for a full count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down to earth. Set your block off to the side. Take Supine Badakanasana. Press the bottoms of your feet together. Let your knees go wide. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly and touch in. Touch in. Feel the weight and warmth of your hands. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath rising and falling. See the word gratitude with your mind's eye. See the word gratitude with your mind's eye, covering your body from head to foot. Your entire body, just as it is right here, right now. Nothing to fix, nothing to change. Perfect, perfectly imperfect, just as you are, right here, right now. Happy baby. Bend your knees, grab your pinky toe edges of your feet, kick your feet towards the ceiling, press your tailbone down, the back of your head down, and rock from side to side, creating gratitude and playfulness in your happy baby. Send both legs up towards the ceiling. Interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. Keep your elbows wide. Flex your feet and send them towards the sky. Pull your toes towards your face, lengthening the back of your legs. Good. Lift your shoulders up off the earth and pulse your shoulders up towards your toes for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop your right leg to a hover. Keep pulsing. 1, 2, flex your feet. 3, 4, good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Keep pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both legs up, shoulders down. Take your hands underneath your tailbone. 30, 60 legs. Send both legs up towards the sky. Except we're going to do something a little bit different. Cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Still flex your feet though. Lower your legs down 30, then 60. Bring your feet to a hover. Look up and see your toes. Now bring your head down to the mat. Yeah, legs up to 90. Whoa, different, right? Yeah, different. Change the cross of your ankles and lower down 30, 60. Feet to a hover. Look at your toes. Now bring your head down to the mat. Yeah, legs up. Good. 2 more just like that. Switch the cross of your ankles. Lower down 30, 60. Feet to a hover. Look, see your toes. Now bring your head down, legs up. Yeah, change the cross of your ankles. Last one. Lower down 30, 60. Feet at a hover. See your toes. Head to the mat. Legs up. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Let it go. For real, yo. Abdominal twists. Interlace your fingers at the nape of your neck. Bring your armpit towards your knee. So armpit kind of towards your knee. Extend your right leg long and flex your foot. Yeah. Can you keep your knee over your hip though? Keep your knee over your hip so your leg longer. Stack your knee over your hip. Like take a tabletop but on your back. Yeah. Can you keep your knee there? You'll feel it in a different spot in your core. Take your armpit towards your knee. You feel it in a different spot. 20. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so good, 18, 19, 20. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll up and down your spine from front to back and come up into high boat. High boat. Spread your 10 toes, reach your fingers, and take your arms to downward facing dog arms, creating the shake in your core, the shake in your abdomen. Yeah, creating, spreading your toes, spreading your fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, low boat. Low boat, good. High boat, breathe in. Low boat, breathe out. One more. High boat, breathe in. Low boat and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good work. Good work. Release. Let it go. Breathe in and breathe out and make your way to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Home stretch, not there yet. Still some more work to do. Good work, the best kind of work. The best kind of work, creating gratitude for oneself through mindfulness. Extend your right leg high, strong, and straight. Yeah, bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. Yeah, and bring your femur bone parallel to the outer edge of your mat. So Rochelle, you would take your knee in just a little bit so your femur bone is parallel to the outer edge of your mat. Big leg bone. Yeah, and then fold forward. Yeah, fold forward. Actioning your feet into the mat. Yeah, actioning your feet down into the mat, pressing them into the earth. You feel what you feel. See what you see. And in the space of opening, of half pigeon, let gratitude fill the spaces that you're creating through opening. Gratitude for what you feel. Gratitude for what you see. Gratitude for your breath. From your periphery in, from your skin in. Gratitude for your fingers, your toes, your hips, your shoulders, your arms. Gratitude. There is no other you. You are the only you. And sometimes we gotta press pause and come into that and create gratitude for that. Put our awareness on that simple fact. And change sides, half pigeon, left side. Maybe that's a downward facing dog, a three-legged dog, maybe it's a flip dog, maybe it's a side plank. Your choice, your body, however you want to get to half pigeon on the left side. And in the newness of this opening, this new sensation, this new experience of left side half pigeon, put your attention on looking for the opening, noticing the opening, and filling it with gratitude. You say charity starts at home. Gratitude starts with you. Gratitude is your charitable contribution to yourself. It is the charity that starts at home. When you cultivate gratitude for you, the humanness of you, it allows you to see the humanness in all and have gratitude for the humanness of all. When you connect into yourself through this practice, through your breath, you connect into everyone, everything, everywhere. And you begin to come from we are connected. Double pigeon. Bring your right leg around in front and stack your shins. Stack your shins and flex your feet and come into double pigeon. Different kind of opening. Flex your feet. So take your top ankle to the outside of your bottom knee. So bring your right foot more towards the lobby if you can. If you have really tight hips, press the block in between your knee and your ankle. Yeah. And root down. Feel it in your hip creases, your hip flexors. Yeah. Breathe. Breathe. Flex your feet. Good. Breathe. Breathe. And switch sides. Switch the stack of your shins. Bring your left shin on top, right shin on the bottom. Ankle to the outside of your bottom knee so it's not bone on bone. Yeah, I feel this right here in my hip flexors. Totally. Breathe. 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 Release double pigeon and come into frog pose. So bring your knees out wide on your mat. Thigh bones and shin bones and feet bones at 90 degrees. And bring yourself down to your forearms, perhaps. Maybe your chest, maybe to a block. Lift the front of your pelvis and press your hip creases back towards Florida Avenue behind you. And here in frog, set your attention on your toes. So flex your feet, Rochelle. Yeah, and bring your shins out wider. Your shins, like press your right shin more towards this wall. Yeah. Good. Bring your attention to your hands, attention to your feet. And this is a big opening pose. Big opening. So put your attention on noticing where the opening is happening, where the sensations are coming from, and fill the openings with gratitude. With gratitude. Maybe you see it as a physical word, as a shape, a color, a sensation. Fill the opening with gratitude. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Make your way forward out of frog. Bring your belly to the earth. Bring your legs together back behind you. Pause. Pause. And come into seated single leg extension. Extend your right leg long and bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Fold over your front thigh. Send your gaze in towards your belly button. Drop in. Switch sides. Left leg forward, right leg in. Fold forward. Breathe. Breathe. Seated forward, fold, both legs extend long. Fold over both of your legs. Gaze in towards your belly button, spreading your 10 toes. Reverse tabletop. Plant your hands back by your hips. Press your hips up. Send your gaze up, your gaze back. Space through your collarbones, space through your shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, take fish pose. Hands under your hips, forearms to the earth, lifting your chest, lifting your gaze up, your gaze back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up out of fish and pick your inversion. Waterfall with a brick under your tailbone, also known as legs up the wall. Shoulder stand, head stand, handstand, your choice. Brick underneath your tailbone, legs up to the wall, your choice. Send your gaze up between your toes for shoulder stand. From shoulder stand, take plow, bring your toes down to the earth. Keep looking at that one spot at the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, deaf man's pose. Take your knees by your ears. Keep looking at that one spot at the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly make your way down out of your inversion. Set your brick off to the side. Taking a full body stretch. And then a supine twist. Hug your right knee into your chest. Bring your right knee over the left side of your body and send your gaze out to your right thumb. Gaze out to your right thumb and be here. Breathing in and breathing out. And notice, are you clenching? Are you gripping anywhere? Spread your 10 toes. Release the gripping of your glutes, your quads, your face. Switch sides. Supine twist, opposite side. And again, notice where you're efforting. Where are you efforting? Wherever you notice that you're efforting, put in deep rest. Releasing the gripping. Releasing the efforting. And notice your breath rising and falling. And notice you releasing the tension from your muscles, from your hips, from your shoulders. And come back to center. Take Supine to Badakanasana. Press the bottoms of your feet into one another. Feel your toes touching your toes. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And set your drishti inward. And feel the weight and warmth of your hands on your torso. The weight and feel of your toes pressing into one another. Now let your eyes get heavy. Let your eyes get really heavy. Extend your legs out long. And with your heels, find the corners of your mat. And take your feet wider than your mat. Arms down by your sides or up above your head, palms up to receive your practice. Receive your practice with open hands, open palms. Unhinge your jaw, let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Softness across your forehead, across the bridge of your nose, your chin, your chest and collarbones. The softness of gratitude spreading across your torso, your ribs, your belly button. The softness of gratitude through your thighs, your knees, your shins, ankles, feet, and toes. Soften with your gratitude. The gratitude you have, that you've cultivated, that you've manifested for you, for your body, what it does, what it can do, what it has done. and gratitude for your breath. And let your breath be effortless. Allow your body to come into stillness. Shavasana. Inhale. Exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And roll to your right hand side. And rest your head on your bottom arm and pause. And shift your gratitude. Make a list of 3 things that you're grateful for. And then press yourself up to an easy seat at the top of your mat. And sit tall and bring your hands to heart center. And we'll seal today's class with 3 ohms. thumb knuckles to your forehead center. Touch in, thumbs to forehead. And together we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming to this space and doing the practice. It was a joy to share the last 75 minutes with all of you.